Relay has an eSIM built into it that carries on it profiles for each of the major carriers. And that's such an advantage because we've all seen or experienced issues when one provider has either a localized or a national outage due to some issue in their infrastructure. And if you only have one carrier on your device, on your mobile device, for example, now you have no access. So on a Relay device, we're able to switch to another MNO that is still functioning well, even if it's not the best carrier generally. In that circumstance, some connectivity is better than no connectivity. So we get asked all the time, what happens when in a DR scenario, when we lose Wi-Fi, we lose cellular. And we have many customers that have experienced that. Their approaches vary, but almost universally, they have a battery backup or a generator backup for their infrastructure, whether it's private wireless or Wi-Fi. And then for their backhaul, they either have a hardwired backhaul or a Starlink backhaul. Again, that's in the event that your ISP is cut, your cellular infrastructure goes down, that allows you to have kind of like the critical comms function still available for that reduced staff that you'll have for evacuations and sort of a disaster scenario. Relay uses far less bandwidth than a typical internet-connected device. For example, with 100 Relay devices actively sending and receiving at the same time, that would consume less bandwidth than one person watching a YouTube video. We are a little bit more sensitive to just availability of connectivity and the latency of that connectivity. So those two things matter a lot more for real-time voice than bandwidth. Relay supports most modern Wi-Fi authentication schemes and is very easy to set up. We allow you to enter Wi-Fi credentials into our web portal, and then we will push those credentials down to the device over cellular. That allows for a very easy provisioning process where you take the device, you pull it out of the box, and it's connected at that point. There's no additional work needed. In addition to that, all other configuration is also stored in the web portal. So unlike a radio where you're having to plug that physical radio in to change channel configuration and encryption schemes and things like that, everything is managed for Relay through the cloud. Naming a user, adding user to channels, all that stuff, very easy to do from a central web portal. We live in a world where security is a very real thing and data breaches are a very real thing. Relay takes security very seriously. We are SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, and we also conduct regular security audits, penetration testing. All those results are available through our Trust Center online as a self-serve process. When it comes to security on the Relay device itself, one of the advantages that we have is that we are a closed system. No one other than who you authorize can access the traffic on your account. One way we do that is by having encryption, both for all data in flight and at rest, and authentication to gain access to your account and configuration of your devices. So that means no one can listen in or snoop around on your traffic. And that also means that you can remotely disable a device if it does end up going missing. At Relay, we take a very modern approach to deploying technology. We try to make it as user-friendly and infrastructure-light as possible. So when it comes to deployment, there's no servers to install, set up, configure, and deploy. There's no wires or cabling to run. You take our devices, you take them out of the box. If you're deploying indoor location, you throw a few beacons on the wall and you're done. There's not a whole lot else to do. When it comes to servicing your Relay devices and keeping your fleet current, Relay provides a very high level of uptime and high-touch service. We store all of our inventory stateside, and when you need a replacement device, we're able to get it to you within a couple of weeks. Your Relay account comes with a dedicated service rep that is your go-to contact for any questions, service, support needs. And that's, again, all stateside, all available through an email or a phone call. And I think that's a really big differentiator because Relay is not just the one that's building the product, they're also the one that's delivering the service. So it's truly a much higher level of relationship than you get with a lot of other technology vendors.